15 and my son is 13. And, you know, there was really no manual for how to be a good father or how to be a good husband. So I learned by making several mistakes as the leader of my house. I don't know if anybody's here understand what it means to make mistakes and then everybody watch you fail, but then, you know, you got to keep trying because you don't want to be a failure in front of your children. You want to show them the right way to live and the right way to be successful. And those are some of the things that I went through in developing who I am today. But those failures taught me a lot. I'll never forget, we've been through foreclosure, we've had repossessions, and in foreclosure repossessions, you begin to question if you're doing the right thing. Anybody know anybody that went through some difficulties in life, but you persevered through those difficulties and they made you a better person as a result? Well, those are some of the things that we dealt with. Those are some of the things that we went through in becoming who I am right now. But I failed my way to success, and that's one of the things that I would really like to put a marquee on, is that the reason why I am who I am today is because I failed my way into it. In 2016, just 2 years ago, to be as a matter of fact, 2016, we were broke and broken. I think that's two bad places to be. You can be broke, but you don't have to be broken. But I was both, right? And then you find out that you can be wealthy and broken too, but I was broke and broken. And I didn't know what I was going to do to be able to continue to provide for my family. We were living in at one point we were living in an 8,000 square foot home, and then that home got foreclosed as a result of the housing market and several other things that took place. And we had 8,000 square foot worth of furniture. And then we ended up having to move into a 1,600 square foot townhome. So then to be able to cover things, we were selling stuff, you know, precious things. You know, I had a membership at a pawn shop. I don't know if y'all know anything about pawn shops. I had a membership at a pawn shop, and so I was pawning things, anything that I could do to make ends meet. But then I reached out to a friend of mine who's my personal mentor in this business as it pertains to what he was getting ready to do. What was his next move? And guys, I can honestly tell you that the recipe for success is making sure that you partner with people who are successful. I'm going to say that again and say it slow. Really, the recipe for success is not different. You just partner with the people who are successful. And those people have the ability to transform, transition, your life to the next level. And that's what happened to me. I connected with a gentleman by the name of Mr. David Emanitier. And he asked me a question. He said, over the last 10 years, you made deposits in your bank. How much did they pay you in interest? And he's asking me about deposits in my bank, and I'm broke. This last thing I'm thinking about is deposits. I'm trying to figure out, man, what you going to do to make some money? But that question didn't make sense to me because I was not trained on how money operates or how money functions or how money flows. So I wasn't trained on those things. And because I wasn't trained on those things, I couldn't proficiently answer that question. You know, over the last 10 years, well, my bank hasn't paid me anything. So I'll ask you the same question. Over the last 2 years, we've all funneled money through our bank account, whether it's Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Capital One, or credit union, we've all funneled money through it. But how much of our money has our bank paid us in interest on? How much money have we got in interest? Well, your answer is probably the same as mine. It has to be the same as mine. That's nothing. He's asking me, hey, what if there was a way that you can learn a skill? And when you learn this skill, if you learn it, you really learn it, this skill will cause you to be able to multiply your money for the rest of your life. Now he had my attention. I said, well, what type of skill are we talking about? Is it legal? That was the first thing, you know, because last place I wanted to go was back. Well, you know. So on top of that, I asked, you know, well, what type of business is it? You know, and so he started talking about Forex. Now, the only thing I knew about Forex was my shirt size, okay? And I was wearing T-shirts that was Forex, but I never heard, that's being honest, I'm being transparent, right? I was wearing Forex T-shirts, but I never heard of the foreign exchange market. And many of you, if you were very transparent and honest, we never heard of it either. No one talked to us about the foreign exchange market, what it means, how much money is being made there. So I was really out of my norm. I was out of my social norm because I never knew what that meant, was the foreign exchange market. I said, what is that? He says, the largest financial market in the world. I said, well, what is that? He says, people are buying and selling currency. I said, what is that? And so I kept asking, what is that? He says, the only way you're going to fully find out is if you do what I'm telling you to do. You guys, listen, David Emanitier was a multimillionaire. And when a multimillionaire tells you that he has a roadmap to success, you pretty much don't argue with that person. That person has helped you, can help you, or have the ability to help you take it to the next level. Guys, that was 2016. Since 2016, I'm not making any income claims, but since 2016, I've learned how to trade in the foreign exchange market. That's what I'll talk to you about today. But I've amassed more than $7 million as a result of trading in the foreign exchange market. My family is no longer broke or broken. We're living a higher quality of life. And I can tell you as a result of living that life, the house that we just purchased that we're moving in right now is a direct result of what we did in Forex and what we're doing in Forex. And even the things that God has allowed to take place in my life. And I have to say that because it's all a direct result of my relationship with him that led me into the relationship I have with David. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and preach to you or anything like that, but I do want you to understand that there was a spiritual component connected to my success, at least from my point of view. That spiritual component led me to listen to someone who had what I wanted. To listen to someone who had what I wanted, and that ability to listen is what changed my life today. Now guys, I'm not saying that you're going to become a millionaire in what I'm doing, right? I'm not going to say that, right? But I have personally helped several people become six-figure earners from trading, just from learning this skill. I said in 2 years. Right now, we've developed a campaign that we're in right now. It's called a debt cancellation campaign. And we're teaching people how to invest in the foreign exchange market and then use those monies to pay off debt, like school loans, mortgages. Y'all don't know what school loans is. I can tell by your face. You're like, school loan, what is that? But there are some people in here who have to get a loan to go to school. And then now you can't pay your loan and your lifestyle at the same time. One of the things I started recognizing and realizing is if the system is broken, but we continue to stay in the system, that we perpetuate a system that only gets to us, but it gets to our children. Well, one thing I can tell you right now is that we've broken away from generational poverty. And I'm in a position to where right now I can wake up in the morning and I can make an annual salary in a day. I want to say that again, it just felt good to say it.
Oh, wow.
So, I sound like maybe some haters in here. I'm going to really say it again to hopefully really make you upset. Right? There's nothing wrong with getting up in the morning and making an annual salary in a day. One day. I never knew that type of thing was even possible or even feasible. But when you learn this skill, and what I'm going to show you today, you can be able to do the same thing. Again, I'm not making any income claims that you're going to be able to do the same thing. I can only tell you that this skill has helped transform my life. There are some people in here whose lives have transformed as well, and I'm excited about it. So let's jump right back into this. This is an income disclosure disclaimer. That's a tongue twister. An income disclosure disclaimer. And all it basically says is, we ain't promising you that you're going to get rich. Can we just kind of summarize that, guys? I'm not going to sit there and say, you're going to be rich tomorrow. Right? That's not what this is about. What this is actually about, guys, is just advertising to you a skill that if you really embrace it, to change life forever. Okay, now, I wanted to draw on the dry erase board, but I'm feeling a little bit challenged this morning. Because I'll tell you, don't even worry about it. I'll tell you. The reason why this is, all right, go ahead and bring it. Go ahead and bring it up. So I'll draw. They said, go and do it, go and do it. I like to write. I feel professorish in my endeavors. And we'll sit it right down here and I'll walk down. Because I want to share something with you, and then we're going to move it right out of the way. This is what has changed my life and changed people's lives around the world. If you can close that shutter just for a second. Just put something in. Yeah. That's perfecto. Perfecto. That's my only Spanish for today. People said, do you speak Spanish? I said, poquito. See, I grew up in a neighborhood where there were Latin Americans in the neighborhood, and they would teach me the good words in Spanish. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I know all the other words that we're not supposed to use in the presentation. Y'all use them. So I got poquito, I got donde está mi dinero. I got that down pat, right? If anybody speaks Spanish, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But no, guys, I want you to, there are four, how many? Four scams that we're a part of. If y'all going to use this later today, y'all probably want to make sure y'all get a better black. All right, just a better black. And so, guys, look, there are four scams, and these scams are what made me really look at this entity with investigative eyes. Four. Four scams, 4 pyramids. They're all a part of it. All of us are part of these pyramids, and these pyramids are what's going to cause you to say no today. I promise you, by the time I finish, you already came in with a preconceived notion to say, well, I'm not. It's one of them things. Right? We're preconceived. The first one, y'all know what the first one is? The first scam, they're all going to start with E. Well, not necessarily. The first one is environmental, right? So what we're going to talk to you about today, if it doesn't match within your environmental education, right? What do you mean environmental education? And I'm not trying to teach class, but I really want you to make sense of this. We have been taught to make money a certain way, based on our environment, right? Our environment tells us how to make money, right? And so we watched our parents, they made money. So then what normally happens is you're going to make money the same way they did. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's how we've been taught to make money. Environmentally, we've all been taught to make money a certain way. We watched our mother, we watched our father, whoever raised us, we watched them make money. They make money a certain way. How many of y'all agree with me? Yes or yes? Everybody's watched people make money a certain way. Yes. Now, how have you watched people make money? Because that's why you're going to tell me no today. The conventional way for people to make money is what? Environmental, right? 8 to 5, right? Now they have, since we have slave labor laws, just labor laws, we work around the clock. Some of you don't work from 8 to 5. You work from 11 to
10.
7, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some of y'all work from 2 to 11. But that's how we were trained environmentally. Income, what you've been taught psychologically, is that income comes from a job. Now, I'm not against jobs, and I'm not going to talk against them. I think that we all need one. We just need it for 5 years, right? That's the max we should give a job is 5 years worth of time. So I'm trying to make this go as very quickly as I can. But environmentally, we watch our parents or whoever was around us, we watch them how to make money. And you are making money the same way. And because you're making money the same way they did it, if I come to you and I tell you that you can make money a different way than what you were raised with environmentally, you have a natural proclivity, a natural response to say, well, no, that's not me. Or you'll say something like this, I'm not a salesman. Right? Or you'll say something like this, if it's not a salesman, or that's just not me, you'll say something like, well, I'm just really busy. Right? Now, let's just look at that word, because we use it a lot. We use it a lot, and we use it illegally. We use the word busy illegally, and I'm going to prove to you what I'm saying. This word here is busy, right? That's the word busy. Would you agree with me that that's how you spell busy?
Yes.
Would everybody agree that's how you spell busy?
Right.
All right. There's another word. Business.
Yeah.
Comes from the same word as busy. Busy people own a business. So if you don't own a business, you cannot objectively be busy. The best you can be is preoccupied.
Wow.
Right? And so we have people say all the time, well, I'm just busy. And I said, well, what business are you on? Well, I own one. I said, well, no, you're preoccupied building someone else's business, and they're the one who's actually busy trying to keep finding ways to keep you engaged to give the next 10, 15, 20 years of your life to them, knowing that you can retire on what they're going to pay you once you're done.
Wow.
Environmentally. The next one, the next education after environmentally. Here's the next one, education. That's the next scam that we're participating in. Education is a scam, absolutely. Absolutely, because we have labeled education to be education, but all education is information. It's information because I come from a time, and some of y'all do too, where they used to have skills in school. We would industrialize you with the skill when you were going to school. Now they took skills out of school. So, there was a time when you made F's, but at least you could get an auto mechanic license when you're in high school. Now they took that out, right? Then they just took all type of skills out, where you learn how to work with electricity. You could actually get an electrician's journeyman license in school. So even if you flunked in school, you could still be an electrician. Now what they've done to make sure they control the economic structure of the populace that exists today is we take the skills out of school and we give you education like world history. That's really not even history. It's his story about history. Okay, well, that's a whole nother thing. Just went over. History, his stories about history. And none of y'all ever get paid from what you learned with world history. Come on, I want you to think about math classes that you took. How many of y'all used the Pythagorean theorem on your job today?
No.
Right? How many of y'all use algebra, geometry? We don't. They got you information that never made you money. They just kept you preoccupied. Right? And so educationally, we learn. And your teacher asked you, I don't care what grade you're in, your teacher asked you when you're coming up, what do you want to be when you grow up? They were psychologically training you then, because what you wanted to be when you grew up was a job. No one wrote a paper on, I wanted to own a Fortune 500 company. I want to be on Forbes magazine. We don't write that stuff like that. What we write is what they teach us educationally. And so you do that. So environmentally is a problem, educationally is a problem, and here's the next scam. I need y'all to get this. This is the biggest one, or one of the biggest ones after education and environmental. Here's the next biggest one. And I want y'all to see this. This is very, very important. Economics. Now, what do you mean by economics? Economics deals with banks, all that other stuff that goes inside of that. And I want to show you this, because this is very important. None of us will talk on what to do with money. So if I'm going to talk to you about what to do with money, you know what you do with money. You do with money what your parents did with money. You go and you put it in the bank. How many of y'all have your money in the bank? It's okay, don't be scared. You have it. Right? We all have our money in the bank, right? Because that's what we were told to do with money. That is the worst place you can put your money. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, the worst place you can put your money is in the bank. Who's saving? When you enter and put money in your savings account, who's saving for you? No, you're the only one that's saving. No one's adding to it. When we learned this skill, and someone was telling me about FOREX, I was just like, what are we doing? We're buying and selling currency. Your money can multiply when you learn this skill. And what we start doing is we start showing people how to deal with their money from an economic standpoint. What I started finding out was, I want y'all to hear this, as we were introducing people to this opportunity, and we were talking to them about it, they were saying no because no one told them what to do with money. There are no classes about money. There are electives in college. You have to take a degree in finance, and even if you take a degree in finance in college, they still don't teach you how to make money. No one teaches us how to make money. Why? I'm not talking about, guys, if you're trading time for money, that's the worst way to make money. No one should be in a position where we're trading time for money. We should have money working for us instead of us working for it. But that's not, and so what's going to happen if you're a guest here today? Well, you know, I don't know. I mean, he sounds intelligent. I still don't know because it doesn't fit within the framework of what you've been taught before you got here. And so what happens is we talk to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and we watch people walk out that think they have a better option. I want to pause for something, and I want to tell everybody here, this is not an opportunity. And I think the problem that we're doing and the injustice that we're giving this is we're calling it an opportunity. This is not an opportunity. Because it's an opportunity, you think that you have the right to say yes or no to it. No, this is not an opportunity. Come, I want you to hear this business opportunity. This is not an opportunity. And because you think it's an opportunity, you think you have the right to say yes or no. We changed it. I changed it. I've been trying to get people to change their quantitative or their mental state as it pertains to what this is. What do you mean? This is not an opportunity. This is a solution. This is a way to get even with the people who wanted to make sure that we stayed down. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I'm going to say it slow. Right? This is revenge. Oh, yeah, maybe this just went over your head. This is an equal employment opportunity. This is what balances the scale between the rich and the poor. This is what's going to allow your children's children to look at you and say, I just love Pawpaw. Right? Because Pawpaw left a legacy for us. This is not an opportunity, guys. This is a way for us to get what they have. And y'all be saying, who is they? Whoever they is. Right? This is a way for us to balance the scale. My 16-year-old was in my office the other day, and we were trading together. And she called out a trade. It was AUDJPY. What's no AUDJPY? I forgot which trade it was. But I was sitting in the room. I can't think of which one it was. But she called out a trade with me. I taught my 16-year-old how to trade, right? My 15 and 13, they're catching up. They're only catching up because they're tired of me talking about her, right? And so no matter where I travel around the country, I'm always talking about what God has allowed me to do with my 16-year-old. I taught her this skill. I am making sure that my children are not going to grow up with the same inferiority complex, with the same educational barrier, the same environmental barrier, and the same. I'm going to make sure that they're rich intentionally. And I told them, I said, this is the first time I can say, as a father, I can say, as a black man, and I don't mind saying that, as an African American, whatever you want to call me, I can say, as a third world citizen in an industrialized country, I can say this. I can say that now we have an opportunity to play the same game. Nobody can take this from you. I told my daughter, we were sitting there, I said, baby, you are so good at this. Nobody's going to be able to take this from you. And she asked me, well, Dad, who wants to take it? He said, because I always hear you say, you get this, nobody can take it from you. And I've been wanting to ask you, who wanted it? And I was like, that was one of those educational moments where I said, my point of this is, sweetie, the one thing that people want to do to control it. And guys, can I say this very transparently? There is no race. There's only classism. We think it's race. The people down here, there's only classism. There's only rich and poor, right? Money don't care what color you are. Would y'all agree with me? I say money be like, man, I don't even care. You just, it's just something about you that attracts me. Right? And when I start finding out from that perspective, and I want this to make so much sense, I travel around the country and I talk to people of different ethnicities all around. You know what they want to know? They want to know, Spiller, how did you do it? How did you go from 0 to hero in less than 2 years? What did you do? And I told them, I said, I found something with our market slide, the company I'm going to talk to you about, and I want to be able to share with you what I found, and hopefully, once I share this with you, it's going to be able to take you and your life to the next level, right? And that's what I said. I said, I said, let me just show you, I'm ready. Let me just show you what I want. Guys, if you give me the ability, is it Daryl? Daryl? Like, there are people that are changing all around the world, all around the country. That's why Alan is here. And Alan, if you allow me to show you what we're doing to change the world, one person at a time. If you allow me to show you what we're doing right now that's causing people to leave their jobs. You know how many letters I get in my inbox about they retired? And I just want you to know I retired. I walked away from my job. You did? Really? I paid off my debt. I just got a letter. I want to show this to y'all. I just got a letter of a person that just paid off their school loan. Y'all ain't about to stay here. She sent me a notification. She said, I just want you to know this debt cancellation thing just allowed me to pay off my school loan in full. Wow. Some of y'all don't have a school loan, so it ain't ministering to you. See, some of y'all don't have them. Y'all like, school loan. Now, all of y'all who are in forbearance, I'm trying to help you come out of forbearance. Are y'all hear me? Listen, those are the only people who understand this terminology of debt for a degree that can't really pay you. Are y'all understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And so what I want to show you today is what we did. So this is going to be very quick. Robert Kiyosaki talked about the way we make money. He says there's 4 ways. He says there's the employee, the self-employed, the business owner, and the investor. He says 95% of the people on this side of the board. How many? 95. They only control 5% of the money, the world's money. He says 4% on this side of the board, or 5%, excuse me, they control 90%. This is what I meant about color or racism. There's only classism. There's no racism. And the higher you go, you start realizing people don't care what you look like, they only want the knowledge that you have. Oh, can I tell you this very honestly? Your equity is in your knowledge. I mean, what makes you valuable is in the knowledge that you have. These people know something that these people don't. Guys, can I help you know what they know? Yeah. So that you can move from the wrong side of money to the right side of money? My self-employed people, I have to really talk to my self-employed because they actually, they're business owners. I mean, really, I'm being very transparent. My self-employed people, I have my own business. And I said, okay, how many employees you have? Well, none. I said, well, you don't have your own business. You just have a glorified job. There's no way. Because if you're self-employed here and you're the only one that you hire and you fire, then what happens when you don't work? You still don't eat. Oh, you know what? I spend a lot of time with down here, and they're the most special people. Doctors and lawyers. Oh my God. I mean, their egos are way up there. I understand why they save lives. They keep people out of jail. So, but I talked to them and I said, guys, listen, I need you to understand something. Regardless of your career, you're only here because people tell you I make money. That's number one. Number two, you're still in the same position as everybody else that's self-employed. If your hands no longer work, and I was explaining that to doctors, I said, that Dr. Strange movie should have talked to all y'all. Right? Because what happens if you can't? You can still use your eyes to look at the screen and watch this now, analyze the chart. Now that's what we did. What we've done is we've combined the power of trading between two powerful entities, the foreign exchange market and cryptocurrency. Guys, the foreign exchange market is a $5.3 trillion a day industry. It's open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And we're getting people to use their smartphone, their tablets, their desktop, and their laptops to be able to make money out of this market. Now, I'm not talking about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, and all that other stuff. Or, I'm not talking about those things. I'm simply talking about one entity that's worth $5.3 trillion a day. Well, what is Forex? It is buying one currency or selling one currency. All we do is buy the value. So if the currency is increasing in value, we buy it. If the currency is decreasing in value, we sell it. Increasing in value, decreases. That was the first thing that I realized. I said, well, if currency is decreasing, we're still making money. Is there such thing as a recession? You got folks on here, well, we live in recessionary times. We just say stuff because we hear it on the news. Not necessarily because we were broke before the collapse. We got no money before the banks. No, we were struggling back then. So it's not, guys, I want you to be able to invest in this. I get people all the time, what happens if the market collapses? I say, if this market collapses, Jesus is coming, but we all in trouble. Because this is where the world does their business. Now, if this collapses, that means the world has come to an end, cataclysmically, right? But companies can fall all the time. Companies can fall all the time. That's why the stock market is like it is. Businesses can collapse all the time. They can go down all the time. But the foreign exchange market is where the world's global currency is, and as long as the world is still existing, as long as the earth remains, we'll always have Forex investing. But then we have cryptocurrency that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have people this morning that are trading in the cryptocurrency market. Now, guys, I need to tell you something about cryptocurrency because we have all these so-called experts in cryptocurrency. I remember when Bitcoin was going up, everybody, buy it. You missed the boat. You buying it at $6,000 a coin. You should have got it at 50 cents a coin. But then we have people who are uneducated taking their savings account and buying these Bitcoins, and then what happened with Bitcoin? That joke just dropped. Just went down. But what happened with people who were like me? We liked it, it went down. We made money on the rise. We made money on the fall.
There you go.
Oh, we just I'm telling you, this has made young people look smart. People who you would know be like, they struggled in school, but they rich now.
Yeah.
They be like, how'd you do this? Oh, you understand what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people who struggled in school, and people be like, what, do you have more remedial classes? Yeah. Only have one book. Oh, but it pays. This company was created by two people, Mr. Chris Terry and Isis Delatorre. They came up with something called iMarketSlide. iMarketSlide, right now, was founded in July 2013. It's a privately-owned, debt-free company. But both of these people had influence and worked on Wall Street. But their vision was to bring Wall Street to our street. Christopher Terry is a master trader who's been trading the foreign exchange market for more than 20 years. His wife has worked on Wall Street with a Series 7, Series 63 licensing. But they said, okay, guys, what if we brought this foreign exchange market, what if we brought investing to the common person? That's what they did. But to be able to do that, they created the vehicle of iMarketSlide, but then merged it with multi-level marketing. Now, I know some people don't believe in multi-level marketing. It doesn't matter, but because you wouldn't be here today if we didn't believe in multi-level marketing. And I wouldn't be as financially prosperous as I am right now if it wasn't for multi-level marketing. But guys, what they did is they went out and hired two top-level professionals in the field, Mr. Alex Morgan and Mr. Ivy Tompkins. And these gentlemen are who are really pushing this vision around the world. They live and sleep on planes and travel around the country, making sure that people like you and I are getting this education, or getting the information to get the education. I'm loving what Chris, Isis, Alex, and Ivan are doing right now, because they're setting a benchmark. No one was ever really pushing foreign exchange trading with muscle of marketing. This is a new thing. It was a new system. We never saw a thing like this before. And now here comes the popularity, because now you look around, everybody's starting a Forex company, everybody's starting a cryptocurrency company, everybody doing everything. But these were the people who pioneered this movement. And right now we've touched more than 80,000 people around the world who have partnered with our Markets Live to actually become customers and what we're going to talk about. What makes our company unique is that we don't guarantee any of our services, right? We do not handle, nor do we trade any of your money. We don't earn any money on your trades. We don't enter exit any trades for you at any given time. We simply have one vision: to educate, enrich, and empower. And to be able to do that, guys, we enroll you in something called IML Academy. It's over 100 plus videos, and the objective is to help you become a consistent and profitable trader in the foreign exchange market. Guys, they start breaking the things down of Forex to where it's on the elementary level. Like, what is Forex? What is a PIP? PIP stands for price interest point. What does it mean when the market is in consolidation? What does it mean when the market is in an uptrend or downtrend? Guys, these are things I did not know prior to coming to our Markets Live. I didn't, right? I didn't. We were driving a car that was climate controlled. Right? Whatever was on the outside is what was on the inside. Right? We were eating chicken from Food Town. You go get chicken from Food Town, the feather's still on the chicken.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all act like y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all in here have shopped Food Town at least once.
Yep.
He's like, what's the market special today? You see that chicken, you're like, Lord, just please. Please no salmonella. Please. So we ate chicken every kind of way. Right now, chicken is forbidden in my house. We ate chicken every kind of way you could think about it. We baked it, broiled it, fried it, smothered it. We even took noodles out of the store, took some bouillon cubes, and act like we had chicken inside of it, but it was an upgraded ramen noodle. Y'all not hearing what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And if we want shrimp, we go get them little seasoned shrimp, we put it out, you be chewing on them extra long. I told my son, I said, chew it. You want a shrimp, chew it. I mean, guys, we went through all of those things. If I would have known that this type of education was there and affordable for me, people say this, and I wish I could get more people to at least take on this persona. And I'm going to be very transparent when I make this statement. We talk and present an opportunity like we need you to join. Making you feel like you have the upper hand. Come on, join now, join. Come on, join. Fill it out. And then your guests come, they sit beside you, you pray and they take application. Because what we've done is we really don't understand the power of what we have. Guys, there's one thing I want to say to all of our guests in here today. I'm not cocky, I'm not arrogant, I'm just confident that this has the ability to change your life. I want you to go through the academy. I want you to watch the videos. I ain't got time. I talk to people. I said, have you watched the video? I got time. I said, you do have time. Guys, make time. I went through it. I started learning it. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in this room. I know some of y'all smart. I just look at your face. You're like, I'm not the smartest person. I know I'm not. I know that I've been labeled in school of having a learning disability. Some of y'all can relate, some of y'all can't. But he has a learning disability. I remember what they told my mom about me and my ability to learn. You know, they want to put me on medicine. Y'all don't know about that, but then, you know, they have that medicine that calmed me down because I couldn't sit down in the chair at school. I was just jump out the chair, you know, it's just like, Spiller! You know, when everybody was learning a lesson, I wanted to play with the blocks. Spiller! And so what was going on was my mechanical genius was overlooked. Oh, some of y'all gonna catch that on the way home. Sorry, catch that on the way home. My mechanical genius was overlooked. I was actually a genius, but my mind couldn't stay focused on what they wanted to stay focused on because I wasn't interested. Right. Didn't mean I wasn't smart. And some of y'all in here right now, right? Some of you in here right now. You're probably the smartest person in your family, but you couldn't get in systematic education and realize how smart you were. You're listening to somebody who they said couldn't learn right now. I look good doing this. I love myself. I love the way I look. Right? But I did that before I even got up here. And I wouldn't have let somebody label me and say I could not learn. You don't make 7 figures and you're done.
Huh?
One more time.
Huh?
I didn't
Now
hear
the
that.
teachers who said he was remedial and he couldn't learn, what do those teachers have to say now? What changed it was our Marcus Live Academy. Boy, you put a lot on our Marcus. Yes, I am. Because I stayed up and I watched the videos over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And I said, you're going to get this. Because I heard about a guy who made $1.2 million in one day. And I looked at the guy that did it. I said, he's not even cute. I mean, if he can do it, y'all not hearing me. You ever looked at somebody and compared yourself to them? Like, and I have to talk to myself and say, there's no difference between him and I. What did he do? I found out what he did. He went through IML Academy. Then he started going to IML TV, which is a mentorship program that Christopher Terry came up with, available in 8 major languages, over 1,000 hours a month. I started watching people like Mike Miles and Christopher Terry and Stevenson Lindor. I was watching these guys. I didn't know what they were talking about, but I said, one of these days I'm going to stand. I went to IML Live convention in January of 2017. And there was a guy on the stage by the name of Justin Adams. He was talking about 61.8 retracement, 32.8 retracement. I'm looking like, what the world is he talking about? I said, I'm not going to be able to get this immediately. What I heard growing up, that my educational problem was going to be an issue with me learning this skill. No, the difference between winners and losers is consistency. They ain't special, they're just consistent. They have a ridiculous work ethic. I'm talking about, they don't sleep. When people ask me, I was training some people last night at my house at 3 o'clock in the morning. They say, you still up? It's midnight. I said, yeah, come on by. 3 o'clock in the morning. We going hard. It's like, you're not even sleeping. I said, sleep is practice for death. I can't go stop making too much money. Oh, y'all. There's a level that when you can make $20,000 in one trade, you ain't going back to sleep. You're looking at that trade, you're like, I'm not going to sleep. I mean, I'm serious. You make 20,000 in a day and see if you sleep the next night. Or all day the next day. You're just looking like it. And then, look, can I be honest with y'all? I remember I made my first 1,000. I was still questioning if it was real, right? I had to make a withdrawal to touch the money. And say, oh my gosh, I actually did that. And then I put it right back in, and then I lost 1,000. But I started learning how to use the harmonic scanner, guys. The harmonic scanner is the actual product that iMarketSlive has that teaches you how to trade with this particular tool. That's one thing I like. D.L. Woods, who was here, stand up, D.L. He was talking earlier. Let's give him a hand. He's a good master. But he was one that was talking about the harmonic scanner. I started getting my people to learn a particular strategy on the harmonic scanner. Based upon what he was sharing, I just took it to the next level. Guys, it's phenomenal. Yeah. It scans the markets and it gives you trades. All you need is a strategy to learn how to use it. And that's what we teach, strategies. We got Coach Campbell's on the front row. Stand up, Coach Campbell's. She was a college basketball star, a high school basketball star, and she left and come now she's trading in FOREX. Yeah. Oh. And so I thought she was clap for her, please. Prior to iMarketSlive, she wasn't thinking about coaching nobody in no Campbell's. And Campbell's wasn't going to be in her name either, Coach Campbell's. But this entity has changed her life. I'll just give you a hand. I celebrate you. Thank you so much. Right. When we teach people how to do this, we have another product called the Web Analyzer. It works phenomenally well as well. It scans the markets, give you high probability trades. Guys, when I was in school, y'all remember smart kids in school? Mm-hmm. I had a protection agency when I was in high school. And my protection agency worked like this. They're going to beat you up if I don't protect you. So I'll give you protection so they wouldn't jump on you. The only thing I needed you to do was give me the answers to the test, do a couple of papers for me, and you had my protection agency all throughout high school. I knew then as an entrepreneur, my only objective was to make sure I connect with people who made my life easy. How many of y'all believe that that's smart to make sure if somebody else is going to do the work, right? I'm looking for some business owners in here. Because if somebody else is going to do the work, why not benefit from their work? You want to write the paper? Oh, I got you. All right. Lunchtime, you good. Come sit at my table. Because I knew then the power of letting people who were smarter than you work for you. And guys, what Christopher Terry did was he put a program together where there's some people who are smart in the foreign exchange market who are going to give you the answers. Give you the what? Answers. You don't even have to protect them. Give you the answers. You take the answers. You learn how to do this. We teach you how to do this. It gives you all the answers. You just got to know how to enter in the data. Yeah. We teach you how to enter in the data. Guys, that's what's phenomenal about this program. Now, our CEO does something called night owl sessions. 25 plus year veteran, he actually teaches on Sunday nights himself how to trade the foreign exchange market. We also have an entity called Swipe Trades, where we have traders who work for the company, guys, and they send you trade setups to your phone. It's just a copy and paste philosophy. It's an app you can download in the Google Play Store for the Android users. You know what's going on. And then the Apple users, the Apple users. It's very simple for you guys who use Apple to be able to do a copy. I mean, you just don't have to go through all the mechanics and touching this and touching that and touching this and then do it. For all my Android people, it's probably going to take you some time to do it. So y'all like, yes, I am a hater. But all my, we send you trade setups. Your phone will vibrate, or it will beep, whatever you have it set up as. When we send you a trade setup, all you're going to do is copy and paste from the experts. We also have a cryptocurrency application called Swipecoin, who right now, watch this, are sending you trades that you can do in the cryptocurrency market. Guys, a lot of people like the cryptocurrency market because it pays higher dividends than what you get in the foreign exchange market. We also have right now a platinum package. I want to talk to you about this. Guys, to be able to get started with us today is very simple. It's a one-time enrollment fee. Now, you're becoming a student in our Marcus Live. It's a one-time enrollment fee of $195. There's a monthly tuition that you pay as an educational platform. You have to pay this monthly tuition to continue to get educated. It's $145 a month. I was talking to a couple of barbers last night as I was getting my hair done last night, and these barbers were all gathered around me, and we were talking about how to do this. And he says, I heard the opportunity, but the 150 is what stopped me. I just be very transparent with you, brothers. 150 a month, that's a bill. I said, can I ask you a question? I said, yeah. I said, you work here all day, you cut hair. I said, you love what you do? I love cutting hair. I said, but as you love cutting hair, you're here all day long. If you'd never be here all day long, would you like that as an option? I love that. I'm like, no, he said, Dad, you ain't playing. I love that. But what happened was, I was talking to him about the opportunity, and he was like, well, that's at 150 a month. I said, you're going to let 3 digits stop you from making 7 figures? You're going to let 150 a month. You're going to let 3 digits stop you from making 7 figures. And they looked at us like, we never thought about it. I said, no, because nobody's ever telling us things like that. 3 digits stop you from making 7 figures. And so I said, if I help you, if I gave you the mentorship, because they know who the track record that we have as a team, as a family, from Marvin and Roberto, I can just go down the list, from Chris and from DL, and just so many of us who are put together, Quinn and Robert, they know what we're doing as a team. I want you to understand what I'm saying. And I said, you're going to be inducted into a family. It's a community. We're all going to make sure that we're teaching you how to trade. What are you losing out on? I said, $150 a month is what you're looking at, but you're missing the bigger picture. I said, the bigger picture is if you get this skill, $150 ain't going to be nothing. I said, but what you've done is educationally, environmentally, and economically, you've been taught to look at $195 or $145 a month and say no, because that looks like a bill. No, a bill is Sprint. A bill is Verizon. Let's be very transparent. A bill is Comcast, AT&T. Those are bills. They don't generate, nothing that generates income for you is a bill. It's not a smartphone, it's a bill. It's a smartphone when it starts making you money. Until then, all of us have bills. But those bills are not producing any income. This is an educational platform What you're going to get for the 195 is the IML Academy, iMarkets Live TV, the Home Market Scanner, and the 9-hour sessions with our CEO. Those are given to you as a result of you paying the monthly tuition. We also have the Swipe Trades app, the Swipe Coin app, and the Web Analyzer. Now these are upgrade add-ons that you can add to it. I have many people that can't afford to do that. They do this, they do this. We teach them how to do the harmonic scanner, and the rest is history. 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 I made on one trade this week from the harmonic scanner, I made $6,000 on a New Zealand USD trade. Just came straight off the harmonic scanner. Guys, not that it doesn't work, it works, but would you let us help you work the system? Now, I want to make sure that you understand this. We also have a scholarship program that's called 2 and Free. Chris said if you share this opportunity with 2 other people, you get a student referral link. You send a student referral link out to 2 people. If those 2 people become a part of this educational platform, your monthly tuition is waived. So then what we saw happen was people who access the scholarship program. They said, well, I need to know 2 people that will be interested in learning this with me. If they become a part of the program, then my monthly tuition is waived. And so guys, this educational platform that we have here is actually quite powerful. So you get iMarkets Live TV for $195, that's $145 a month for the platinum package. And then you get the platinum package with the 2 and Free, then at $145 is waived. So you're no longer paying at $145 anymore. So the 2 and Free has become very popular with people all around the country. Now guys, this first part doesn't require you to recruit anybody or sell anything to anybody, but I'm a multi-level marketer. And I have made more than, I looked at my back office for the last 2 years, just in multi-level marketing. I made a little bit more than $860,000 in the last 2 years, just for sharing this opportunity out to family and friends who first told me no. But then I just kept talking and kept talking and kept talking. Multi-level marketing works, but it just doesn't work for 97% of the people who do it.
That's right.
Did he actually say that? Yes. Multi-level marketing really works. Just 97% of the people who do it don't succeed because they don't connect with the 3%ers who are winning. The difference between a winner and a loser is all about connection. I'm pretty sure Darryl can tell you the difference between someone winning and losing is all about the connection that he's made. Guys, I'm so serious about you being connected to the right person. So what I said was I wanted to be successful, so I got with a 3%er. My 3%er's name was Mr. David Emanitier. My 3%er's name was Mr. David Emanitier. I said, David, how did you make millions of dollars in multi-level marketing? He said, if there's a room full of 100 people, how many? 100. He said, do you have the ability to ignore 97 of them? Oh. I said, what? Wow. He said, in a room full of 100 people, 100, could you ignore 97 of those people? I said, well, that'd be pretty difficult. He said, and that's why people don't succeed. It's because we spend our time with the 97, and the 3 in that's winning have already left. And what you could have grabbed from the 3 that were in there that could change your life, they left. And you stayed and talked to the people who don't have any money, don't want anything, not driving or pushing, and ready to give you an excuse that they're ready to quit. And I said, wow, I'm a 97%. He said, but I want to be a 3%. He said, it's very easy to be a 3%. He says, I'm going to give you a system that will let you make, did y'all hear me? 7 figures in doing this. I said, I want that system. I want that system. I want that system. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you that you're going to make the money that I'm making. Right? Last month, we did $68,000 just from the multi-level marketing concept of what we're doing. The only reason I did $68,000 is I listened to 3 people and ignored 97. You know who was in at 97? My mama. I love my mama. No, you never get it. I pay all my mama bills. Right? My mom and I went to the car dealership. I just got back in the country, and I'm buying her a car. Right? She was driving some kind of Chrysler, and I saw her at church, and I said, Mom, God told me to get you another car. She said, well, listen to the Lord. That was a true story. I said, listen to the Lord. So we took her this week to the Mercedes dealership, and I said, we're going to get you out of that, and I'm going to get you into this. She said, you ain't going to put it in my name, is you? Now, when I used to be a pharmaceutical distribution rep in my neighborhood, all my stuff was in my mama's name. So when she asked me to don't put it in her name, I said, what you doing, Mom? Now, the roles roles reversed? Some of y'all ain't caught that pharmaceutical. Who do you work for? EpiPen? Trust me, no. But the whole objective was, I said, Mom, listen, I can't do it. My sisters, who all have their master's degree or their PhDs, I'm talking about this opportunity. That's what they all told me, Chris, when they're interested. Then I started talking to some of my friends. Well, let me pray on it. Yeah. Let me talk to the Lord. So I realized that my family and my friends were not going to do it. So I started talking to strangers. David gave me a formula I'm going to give you before the end of the day, and hopefully that formula will work for you. When I started building this business from a team perspective, I knew I didn't have money to trade with. Are y'all listening to me? Yeah. Let me try that again. I ain't have no extra money. All right? Everything I got was food and gas and lights and water and clothes. So I ain't have no extra money. I said, I'm going to use Chris Terry's money to fund this thing. Oh, I was just smart. I mean, like, this guy's going to give this money. I'm going to take Chris' money. So if I blow it, I ain't blow mine. I blew Chris's. That $1,000 I blew, that was Chris' money. That was Chris's, right? And I just kept going and kept going. But it was all Chris Terry's money. It made sense to use what we call OPM, other people's money, to make money. How many of you believe OPM is the best way to make money? Because if it ain't coming out of your house, right? Whose house? Your house. If it ain't coming out of your house, that was the old Ron DMC, y'all know. Some of y'all young. But if we're not coming out of my house, it wasn't a threat. And so I was using all Chris' money to trade with. Chris has made me a millionaire 7 times over because I've only used his money. I've never used one dime that came out of my house. Not one dime came out of my house to help me become a millionaire. Not one dime. All of it was Chris's. Wow. So when I see Chris, I'll be like, man, I will kiss you. I hugged him one time. I said, man, I was so tempted to kiss you on the cheek. My lips was just right there on the right there. But this man's vision changed my life. Are y'all hear what I'm saying? All I did was I started talking to strangers that I knew that was in my network. And every time they joined and I told them this, I told my friends, hey guys, I'm a part of this awesome opportunity, right? And I asked them, the last 10 years, you deposit money in your bank, how many of your bank pays you an interest? They would say, well, nothing. What if there was a way I could teach you a skill? I could teach you a skill. I didn't know the skill myself. What if there was a way I could teach you a skill? And with that skill, you can learn how to multiply your money. For the rest of your life, would you be interested? No. David gave me a plan. He gave me a plan that you need 500 people to do that. But to get that 500 people, could you take, listen to me, could you take 1,500 people telling you no? To get 500, total of 2,000 people, could you take 1,500 people telling you no? He says the biggest issue is we've never been taught to deal with rejection because we actually think people are rejecting us. They actually reject themselves. So I said, okay, I can talk to 2,000 people. I'm talking. And every time somebody would say yes, I would get so happy, I would get on the inside. Because you got to look cool and calm and collected on the outside, like this ain't your first rodeo. Well, they said yes. So what was happening was every time someone said yes, I got $35. Daryl, would you come help me? Absolutely. All right, so I talked to Daryl, and I said, D, listen, man, I got this opportunity. We're making this money. This the narrow, let's get on this, partner. He said, all right, I'm going to John numbers because he's one of the people I can count on. And you got very few of them. But Daryl knows some people too. So I said, D, look. And so when D got in, I made $35. But D didn't stop there. Daryl said, wait, I know somebody. Daryl, would you pick one person out of the crowd anyway? I can pick my brother. Yeah, come on, bro. What's your brother's name? Alan. Alan. Man, I don't know Alan. I ain't never met Alan. I met Daryl at the gym. We're working out together, and we came best friends. I didn't know he knew Alan. But because he wouldn't talk to Alan got a part of the business, I made $10 off of Daryl sharing with Alan. Hear what I said. I got money off of his effort. Guys, this is the wisdom of most little marketing that people don't want. I ain't no recruiter. I ain't no salesman. Yes, you is. All y'all is sellers. All y'all have sold something. Are you dating somebody? You sold yourself. We all sell ourselves. You ain't, that pretty woman ain't sitting next to you unless you sold yourself. She had to buy you. Everybody sells something. We sell restaurants. Don't. Girl, you need to try this. You need to eat that. Ooh, I remember my first time eating menudo. I was like, oh, fuck. With the red grape. Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. So I was like, oh, this is so good. So they took me to this restaurant. And I started telling my friends. I wouldn't tell them what menudo was. I just said, y'all need to come with me to eat something. We got a whole bunch of black people in a Latino restaurant. We all sucking down menudo. They didn't know what it was. I said, well, what is this? It was too late. They'd already started by that time, right? I said, it's another form of chitlins. We all sell something. We sell movies. All of us. You need to go see, you need to go watch, you need to go do this. We all sell movies. We sell other businesses. If somebody gives you a good discount on tires, you're going to tell them to go and get those tires from them. If somebody gives you, if somebody's having a sale on clothes, you call your friend, you need to go over here. And they've got school uniforms. We sell something every day. But what really is the problem is, the reason why Daryl and I have struggled in this is, oftentimes people don't make money. If people were making money, it would be easy. Because then you wouldn't care if they did it or not. But you don't want to. Girl, please. Man, please. Look, I tried to tell you. You come to family reunion, you driving a different car at the family reunion, they all down there sitting here like, yeah, you remember that thing I told you about that you was too busy? Right? Kids looking different, they clothes and change. They looking at you, all of them got on Jordans. Where y'all get Jordans from? Right? Remember that thing I was telling you about? Guys, there's a success level that comes over you. So Alan got in. I'm going to do something else. Coach Campbell's come here. So I go get Coach Campbell's. I got 35 from him. Coach Campbell's, go get somebody else. So I got 35 from Daryl. I got 35 from Coach Campbell's. Get somebody out the car real quick. What's his name? Sherman. I don't know Sherman. I got $10 from Sherman. Oh, y'all see how this works? Mm-hmm. When Alan goes and talks to one of his friends who I've never met, Sherman goes and talks to one of his friends I've never met, I get another $5. Now, what do you think I was doing with that money? Thank you, guys. Give them a hand, please. Please give them a hand. Here's the question. What y'all think I was doing with that money? Great. Put it in my brokerage account and lost it. I got to check the next following week. Put it in there, gained it. Then it started multiplying. And it started multiplying. My organization started growing. And so I became a Platinum 150. I had 3 people enrolled in my organization. I became a Platinum 150. The company started paying me $37.50 a week. I know that sounds small, but if you've never traded before, you don't know what $37.50 can do in an account.
Yeah.
Then I had 12 people part of my financial university. I was building a financial university now. I had 12 people just on Daryl and Jonay, and I got some other people that came in, DL, and they started building. DL didn't want to even do this anymore. Where's his wife at? What Q? Q was like, she was done. We didn't recruit nobody. They were doing filming. You know, the film, where they make movies and stuff for everybody? That's what they was doing. Chris Allen, he was done. Done. People started seeing the viability of what we were doing. And it don't matter what you say. When it started making sense, it makes sense. I was done. I didn't want to, all right, let's check. Be honest, don't lie. How many of y'all don't like people? Okay. Me and people don't get along. It may look like it because I look like I got a lot of charisma up here. Man, I could be in my office and not say nothing to nobody. There's something euphoric about trading by yourself. And you have a $40,000 a day. And you don't need nobody that know you did it because then they're going to ask for something. You just do it alone. What started happening, guys? I had 30 people. I became a Platinum 1,000. Now, granted, I'm going to tell you this. I did all this in one day. I had 30 people. I called everybody. I was poor, so I took them to a rich person's house. So I said, look, I'm partnered with a multi-millionaire. I'm going to give you the address. I want y'all to come over. I want him to talk to you. So they were all driving through his neighborhood, these multi-million-dollar houses. So my status was going, oh, Ralph is really connected to somebody that got some money. Now, my mama had recently called all my sisters and told them, don't take my call. My mama said, listen now, you're calling about something else. And I'm just, look, I already prayed. Let's go back praying for you. Right? And they had already said no, but I got one of my sisters to go with. One. Right? Is my niece here? No. My niece has a master's degree. Right? And so all my family was like, oh, no. When I brought in that rich person's house, they in there, they like, this stuff all new. You know, you want to take your shoes off when you go in their house? You like, and then he start talking about the opportunity. They start listening. They all join. Then what started happening from there, I ended up on minimum. I became a platinum 2000 with 75 people. I was getting $500 a week. Do you know what $500 a week will do for your house? When you get no $100 a week? How many of y'all been at no 100 a week? And then you go to 500 a week. It just changes your perspective. You're like, me and my wife stop arguing. Money, man, let me tell you. I mean, 18 years being with the same person, and you ain't got no money, and your vacation is Galveston. Y'all laughing. I'm talking about brown water. You think white bathers, it's over. So we're going to Galveston, walking on the beach, fill bottles and everything. She said, yeah, this is where we going, huh? I said, well, this is all we got. You better celebrate. Put them kids out in that water. They said, that water's brown. I said, put them kids in that water. But that was our vacation. That's what we were doing. I'll never forget. Struggling. That $500 we came in, she was just like, hey. I'm looking at like, my life insurance paid up, man. You know, I'm looking at her. Then let me try to hit me. God heal me. I got the platinum 5,000. My check had got to $1,250 a week. She started talking about, Dad. I was like, Dad, I didn't heard that since we had first got married. So I knew something was going on. My equity was going up in my house. Because she started saying, he provided now. Guys, I'm as transparent as they come because I was there. Some of you looking like this, y'all dignified, you've been there too. But things weren't adding up, things weren't coming together, things weren't adding up, they weren't coming together. Then I got to chairman team. I did what David said. I took a whole bunch of no's. I had 500 people. My check was $2,500 every week. Every week it was $2,500. Plus all my other bonuses. I remember my first $2,500 check. It was more than that, but I remember my first one. I'm looking at her. You know, she came in. She said, "What?" I said, "I got paid today." She said, "What you get, Daddy?" I said, "This check was $2,600 some dollars a month." She said, "They ain't gonna take it back, is it?" I said, "No, this is our money." And I told her, I said she was working as a school teacher at Cornelius Elementary School. And I told her, I said, "I want you to quit." She said, "Quit?" I said, "I want you to quit." I said, "I'm making $10,000 a month, you need to quit." She said, "I ain't quitting." I said, "You gonna quit." And I was trying to beg her to quit. Then she was talking about, "Them kids need me." I said, "Yeah, find somebody else for them kids. You come home." So what I wanted to do was come home and be a stay-at-home mom. You know, like you cook breakfast. Y'all, I'm serious. I'm like, I know I'm gonna get me some eggs and bacon. So she came home, she retired. I'm sleeping, she's sleeping. I wake up, I'm looking at her like, I don't smell nothing. It's a true story. I'm like, ain't no coffee or nothing. I elbowed. I said, "What?" I said, "You need breakfast, anything?" She said, "Breakfast? You going to get it?" I said, "I brought you home." "You brought me home to rest." I said, "No, I'm thinking I'm bringing you home for breakfast." She said, "This is what you're going to do. You need to go to, what was it, Waffle House? Just order, pick it up and bring it back." I said, "Why don't you do that?" She said, "I'm rested." She said, "I've been in the classroom for all them years." She said, "I'm just going to rest." So I'm thinking she's going to rest for maybe like 2 weeks. It's like 3 months, she's still asleep. I was like, "What the hell is going on?" I said, "Hey," it's like, I mean, you ain't going to cook an egg? She said, listen. I didn't know you would bring me home to cook. I ain't come home for a second job. I mean, a half a pancake or something. So all of that. So what I did was, I just moved my mama in. So now I'm like, smell something. You know, but the overall objective was I didn't stop that. I became a chairman 25. I had 1,250 people that were learning it. My base pay every week was $6,250. And then last December, I became a chairman 50. I was getting $12,500 a week. I'm not saying that you're gonna get it. I just had the ability to ignore 97 people out of 100. I didn't care if he told me no. I had a goal. He said, if you talk to 25,000 people, if you get 25,000 no's, you have 5,000 people in your organization. You have 25,000 no's. He said, you have to live an uncommon life, you have to have an uncommon work ethic. And I started having an uncommon work ethic. So, Chairman 100, he is my mentor as a Chairman 500. Every week, his base paycheck is $125,000 a week. He ain't 40. He just turned 35. I'm looking at him, I'm like, you ain't that cute. I mean, I actually think I'm more attractive than him. And I'm saying to myself, yes, I'm just very transparent. You know, something I said on calls, it's like I look better than him. He just make more money than me right now. But when I get to 125,000, I'm gonna look better than him, and I'm gonna look better than him. But the overall objective, guys, was very true. I partnered with a 3%. Guys, I want you to partner with a 3% today. Whoever invited you today is invited you because they're working on their $25,000 to live an uncommon life with uncommon results. Powerball, mega, $1 billion. Any of y'all win?
Nope.
Okay. Huh? $6. That billion would have set you up. You would be in this room right now. Nope. Right? You'd be talking like this here, drinking with your cup like this here, and everything else. Guys, what if I told you, I was telling my wife, she said, you gonna play the mega? I said, I am mega.
That's it.
I am. I said, I'm gonna go in this room, you're gonna get a ticket, but I'm gonna get in this room, I'm gonna hit it hard again. Right? I'm gonna hit it hard again, I'm gonna hit it hard again, because that I know works. We want to introduce you to that world. I believe that we have everything we need. We have all these bonuses that you're going to get, but you're going to get prestigious leadership, world-class products and education, dynamic platform, a friendly, supportive culture, unmatched passion and vision to be able to do this. But here's the real question. If you looked at where you are right now, I mean, seriously, take a good look at where you are now. Ask yourself this question, do you deserve more? I'm a wrestling fan, a purist, though, not this new age wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers back in the day was Ric Flair. Ric Flair used to say something when they would interview him on WCW. Right? And I took that mantra and I added to who I am. You know, I would say, I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there'll ever be. And it was in that mindset that I started looking at my life and I started saying, you can't be the best if you're not going after it. I felt like I deserved the best this world had to offer. I started believing in the law of attraction to a whole nother level. My mentor had a Bentley. I would drive his Bentley, and I said, I want one. I want one. I said, he had introduced me to a life that I want for me and my family and myself. Please hear me what I'm saying. I want it for me, my family, and myself. And I said, well, what did you do to get it? He said, the first thing was mentorship. Connect with the right person you need that's going to push you to the next level. Guys, can I help push you to the next level? At least I want to. You do what you want to do. But I'm going to give it my all. I'm here on a Saturday morning while there are movers at my house because I believe so much in this paradigm. Right? I believe in this paradigm so much so that when they asked me to come, this is an opportunity, I made a pledge to myself. I said, if there's ever an opportunity that I get to share this, Marlene, I'm going to go out and I'm going to share this opportunity with everyone who would listen. I'm going to give it my all. Do I have to be here? No. Right? My last month, I made a little over $684,000 in FOREX trading. That does not consist of what I got from most level marketing course. $684,000 last month, and then I had to do a withdrawal so people wouldn't believe it was a demo. But the overall objective was trying to prove to people that this works, and I'm giving them all. Right now, some of you are already committed, but you're really not committed. To live an uncommon life, you have to have an uncommon work ethic, and I want to make sure that you're seeing my uncommon work ethic before you. I want to show you how I'm doing it. And there are other people in here that are showing you how they're doing it. We want to be a visible demonstration of what you could do. So that Bentley, I told David, he said, put a picture of it. So I took, this is what you're getting into. This is the community you're getting into. So I took a picture of the Bentley and I put it in my phone, and every time my phone would go into that screen lock, I would see a picture of that Bentley. And I would say, I'm happy and grateful that one day I'm going to be able to buy this car for cash. I'm happy and grateful that one day I'll be able to buy this car for cash. So what I do, I start trading. I set up an account, a Bentley fund, and I traded. and traded until I just purchased my Bentley for cash. Now, the overall objective of what people do is the same. Why not? You can do it too. I wanted a house. I wanted a house that would speak volumes, a house that was bigger than the last house I had. So I just had one built. FOREX investing did that for me and my family. That's the environment that I believe that you deserve. I'm not better than anybody in this room. I told you I was remedial. That's what they told me, right? But they say he remedially rich now.
Stupid.
Dumb rich. But he's like, dumb rich. What's that? That's when Jesus told him he was dumb, but he still succeeded past everybody what they said he could or couldn't do. I started a project right now working with convicted felons. It's called the Joseph Project. I just started out. I'm teaching convicted felons how to trade the foreign exchange market. I'm giving back because there was nobody there to give to me. I'm only doing that because I'm connected to a 3%. 3%ers who are pushing me to take my life to the next level. I'm going to ask you this one question. Can we push you? If you'll give us the ability to push you, I promise you this. You'll never find one of us who are a 3%er that's not going to reach back and help you move forward. So if you're in here today, the person that invited you, at least if you don't do this because you think you're smart, right? At least tell them thank you. Thank you for thinking that I deserve that kind of life. And even if you don't think you deserve it, someone thinks that you do. We can do this together. We can take over the whole city of Houston together. All we need is your willingness to go through the program so we can show you how to do this. Guys, I want to ask you a question. If you're in our markets live today and you've made 10 cents on a trade, would you stand? 10 cents. Now, 10 cents is more than your bank paid you in interest last month. So I've already beat what your bank has paid you. Guys, would you give us the opportunity? For all these people who are standing, and you know they ain't lying, all the people who are standing, would you give us the opportunity to show you how to do it? Thank you. Give yourself a hand. Everybody made that clap. This is how we do it. If you're a guest, would you do me a favor? I'm not going to humiliate you. You're going to walk out to the front. I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to ask my guests. Guests, would you at least stand so we can celebrate you for even coming out here? All of my guests today, would you please stand? Let us celebrate you real quick. Come on. While you're standing, guests, we're celebrating you. These gentlemen are going to walk and give out a student enrollment form. They're going to make sure that everybody has a copy of the student enrollment form. You get to choose to fill it out or not if you want to, but I want to thank you so much for giving the opportunity to share my vision, my hope, my desire, and my dream with you. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, listen, we have a fantastic training day set up for you today. For those of you who are part of our Markets Live, we have some fantastic educators, fantastic trainers. We have a celebrity from our Markets Live who's going to come and show you a strategy that they have now, which was in the slide, called the teacup strategy. Guys, this is what this is about. The creator of this, the marketer of this, the person who's put this together is going to show you how he did it and how you're going to be able to benefit from that. You're going to want to hear what he has to say today. That's going to have the ability to take their trade to the next level. Thank you so much for listening to me. My name is Dr. Raphael Spiller, and I approve this message. God bless you all.